Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for April 24th through the 30th, 2023, or whenever this message finds you. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Aries at this time, please? Messages for Aries at this time, please. Thank you. Your first card out is the number 6, the Divine Physician. The second card is the King of Keys. Your third card is the 5 of Keys, Wishes Fulfilled. This is a beautiful reading, Aries. On the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Roses, Sangha Community, calling in your soul tribe. This is a beautiful reading for you. Beautiful messages from the Akashic Tarot. Divine healing coming in, stability, perhaps the presence of a divine masculine energy, male or female, and wishes fulfilled, Aries. Wishes fulfilled. We're in Taurus season now, but as an Aries, I still feel very much in my power with the springtime here, and the difference with Taurus season, of course, is slow and steady wins the race. And that King of Keys definitely emphasizes and emulates that. Slow and steady wins the race, Aries. Oh, to wishes fulfilled. The cards just about completely got away from me there. I am clarifying with the Everyday Witch Tarot. Thanks so much for taking your time to come and join me today, Aries. I appreciate each and every one of you, each and every view. Okay. All right, Aries. I think that I've shared with many of you before that I have an Aries sun. So this reading is resonating with me right now. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. This is us. So right now, these cards on the bottom of the deck, this is saying to me that we are in our power, Aries. You are in your power, and you're calling on your soul tribe right now. You're figuring out what that means to you and calling in that soul tribe, that community. The first card you have, the Divine Physician. You can see this entity pouring divine healing into another being there. It's clarified by the 8 of Swords. This is a time of divine healing for you, Aries. I feel that many of us have been going through a dark night of the soul for quite a long time. And some of us have come out of it, some of us are coming out of it, and some are still fighting our way out of it. I don't know if fighting is the best way to describe it. Perhaps the thing is to allow this healing to come in, Aries. We've all been dealing with karmic issues for a while. I think it's been a part of the dark night of the soul for many of us, and allowing that divine healing to come in. The 8 of Swords, it's a feeling of being trapped, of course, but you can see that this witch here can certainly untie whatever is keeping her imprisoned. She can undo those bonds herself And this is just saying to me, Aries, it's about us getting out of our own way. And I don't want that to sting. I try to temper these messages with, a lot of thought and care, because I want them to be uplifting, with love and light. But sometimes we are our own worst enemies, Aries. And I'm just getting a strong message right now that we need to just get out of our own way. As Aries, we need to allow this healing in. If there's someone around you who could potentially be offering this to you, a teacher, a mentor of some kind, you possibly could be offering this to yourself right now, Aries. Personally, in my experience, I have sought out a lot of help for myself to assist me with the dark night of the soul, and you have to do things to examine that part of yourself, maybe that is something that we don't necessarily want to look at sometimes. But at any rate, these cards together are saying to me that we have to allow this healing in, Aries. It's time for us to get out of our own way so that we can feel this love and divine healing all around us right now. And that's my dog barking. I apologize if you can hear him. He's totally fine. The next card's out for you, the King of Keys. And this was clarified by the Empress. And this is just beautiful to me. Because the King of Keys is stability. It's potentially a divine masculine who can help you in financial issues, family issues potentially as well. That's usually more the King of Cups or the King of Roses. But this king can offer stability. He brings stability. He brings potentially a new position of authority or prestige, and then clarified by the Empress. This is just an abundant time right now, Aries. And I feel like so many of us are just bursting with creativity at this time right now. And the Empress, of course, is, if anything, of the divine feminine in all of us. So these two together, even though they are not, from the same suit and the same deck, they are a divine couple to me. This is a divine couple to me. So there is abundance, creativity, stability. It's a bountiful time right now, and I'm so excited for that. I love that. The next card's out for you. The Five of Keys, Wishes Fulfilled, which is a beautiful card of abundance. Obviously, the table has an abundant bounty laid out there. Through the window there, you can see lands in the distance. This is obtaining all of those things that you desire, Aries, whether it's land, home, having an abundance of everything that you need. There's wine on the shelves there. Everything, an abundance of everything right now, even spiritually, physically, emotionally. The Ten of Swords, clarifying this, it's the end of a cycle. The Ten of Swords is the end of, some people see this as rock bottom, but I see it as you have reached the bottom and you are still standing, Aries, as we always are. We always are, I haven't known an Aries yet that could be kept down. And sometimes whenever we are in this situation right here where we are under the Ten of Swords, that's when we can actually do our greatest work. And I hesitate to say that because I am such a procrastinator sometimes about putting things off to the last minute, because I know that when push comes to shove, I can pull it out. I can do my best work under pressure sometimes, but it's a lot nicer to do it when you're not under so much pressure. It's a lot more enjoyable to do the work when you've scheduled it out and when you've made time for projects and you've organized and you've planned, it's a lot nicer to do the work than to feel overwhelmed and under pressure. And at any rate, if there's something that is calling out to you right now, learning from an experience perhaps, I'm strongly feeling to remember those karmic lessons that you've learned so that you don't fall back into those patterns again. I just feel that if we can get out of our own way, as I said, with this divine physician and 8 of Swords, if we can get out of our own way, that just has to do with this finally feeling that we're out from underneath of that 10 of Swords, whatever that burden is that we've been carrying for so long. Once we are finally able to let that go, that is when the wish is fulfilled, is going to come in for us, Aries. And that's when this King of Keys and Empress, these two together, and then getting this wishes fulfilled card at the end, you're done with all this stuff. You know, all the swords that have been in your back for so long, Aries. I personally feel the same way. I am so done with all the BS. And I'm not saying that I'm cutting people out of my life, but I certainly am able to see with more clarity now things that may not have been so easy for me to see before. Maybe things that I saw but I didn't want to acknowledge, perhaps, is a better way to put it. So, at any rate, right now, call in your soul tribe. Realize that, you are in your power. This community of yours, whatever this is, if it's, we have many relationships in our lives. We have work relationships in our family and love relationships, but we also have, other communities that we are involved in, those of culture and learning. I'm an artist, and so I connect with other artists on a different level. And it's important for you right now to find that community that can strengthen you, Aries. That can only strengthen you and make you feel more in your power. But absolutely give yourself that divine healing. Allow yourself to feel that right now and get out of your own way. If you have to give yourself grace for that, do it, because that's the only way for this King of Keys and Empress to truly create abundance in your life. And remember gratitude, Aries. It's so important that we are thankful, because I truly believe that a little bit of gratitude brings more things to be grateful for in your life. I am going to pull a couple of cards for you now from a couple of oracle decks. These are absolutely beautiful messages for you, Aries, for this week. I hope that you are feeling in your creativity, that you are feeling abundant, bountiful, because be careful what you wish for and set your intentions, because your wishes are being granted, Aries. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. This is the Wild Offering Oracle deck, and I will have all these decks listed below in the description box in case you want to check them out. What is the Wild Offering Oracle message for Aries at this time, please? Again, thank you so much, Aries, for taking the time to come and watch this video. I do appreciate it. Money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. And that doesn't mean that you have to give everything away, Aries, but you can say, thank you, universe. Thank you, universe, that I have enough change to do laundry, that I have enough money to pay my car insurance, that I have enough money to pay the water bill. That is a way of turning it all over to the divine. And as I said, I truly believe that when you offer gratitude for those things, everything, even the smallest thing, it brings more into your life to be grateful for, Aries. And I know that can be difficult because some of you are inevitably struggling right now to pay your light bill or to pay your car insurance or even to put food on the table. And my love and light goes out to you. Keep believing, Aries. Keep believing. The first thing that you have to do is believe in your mind. And there are people that can help you. I pray any situation that you may be in, that you have help and resolution for. This is the Universe Has Your Back deck. Energy flows where my intention goes. Keep it positive, Aries. Keep it positive. Keep those thoughts abundant, stable, and you will be to the point where your wishes are fulfilled. I truly believe that. Focus your energy. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, Aries. I truly have enjoyed reading for you. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Love and light.